So I'll bring you in here because this is probably the best part of it. So when the students each year, kind of towards the end of the year, they do an exhibition of their works, and they'll present them in this room here, and it's stunning. It's like being in Rome. So as you can see, this is a very old building. It's around for a very, very long time.
Is it considered the first building?
I would say, so historically, LIT and this college would have worked separately.
Okay.
Then they joined together to make TUS. So now we're part of the art college, but this has stood here for quite a long time and has served many purposes. So as you can see, it has some pretty amazing architecture. So in this room here, we'll just pop in.
Is this considered a city?
This is in the city. Yeah. This would be city centre essentially. Sorry. So this is where the students will present their work at the end of the year. So there's a huge art exhibition in here at the end of the year, which is a pretty amazing room to be presenting your artwork in because it's a piece of art in itself. So we can pop out here from that. So as you can see, students are starting their works, kind of a bit of everywhere. But I love this room. I think it's amazing. It's something else. It's the architecture. It's just.
One student here this year.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, follow me. And like I said, the same idea that we're trying to push our awareness out there. We sit here for the first few weeks that students come in, so that students can talk to the international team if they need to. There'd be someone here every day for a few hours every day. Yeah. So as you can see, they have the study pods here as well. And like I said, we're getting more of those to allow students more kind of sacred time to do their studies in peace. Thank you so much. Thanks. So not really, no. I'd love to be here more. I think down the line we will have an office set up here, you know what I mean? I suppose we're still in the early days of our amalgamation with all the colleges between Athlone and here. So it's kind of building our kind of awareness of us being here and being present, our presence essentially.
So this one was just recently.
This was a standalone college, yeah, before it joined with TUS, yeah. So the amalgamation was massive, you know. So, this appears to be sculptures. So this is where a lot of the sculpture artwork takes place. So as you can see, there's some artwork on display, some really cool pieces. And then if we come through here, this was print. Maybe it's changed. No, it's still print, yeah. So as you can see here, this is print artwork. It's so cool. It's amazing. So they have these like in cartridges here. This machine can produce the print. And as you can see, it overlooks this beautiful view again. So yeah, it's pretty cool. It's amazing. It feels like you're in Rome, not Ireland. There's not a lot of this type of architecture in Ireland, so it is nice to see it. Okay, what we'll do is we'll pop down here. So again, these study pods, they are booked, like they're locked all the time, so you have to book them, and with your student card you can swipe it if you booked. So there's kind of a lot of different disciplines that happen here. There's print, there's sculpture, there's fashion, there's interior design, there's every type of design essentially. They cater for them all. And the lectures here are very hands-on. They're very, very good to students. They really push to get their students over the line, you know what I mean? And really gear them up for industry as well. Especially the fashion students. The fashion students can sometimes get really cool opportunities to go to like Fashion Week, like Milan Fashion Week and all that, and be a part of that and kind of see what it entails to work in the industry of fashion. So yeah, what we'll do, sorry, I thought this was going to lead us somewhere a bit better. We'll pop back down here. So as you can see here, This seems to be a little bit of the fashion studio. Some sewing machines, so I presume they learn the basics of sewing in here. They have their mannequins here, get all their sizings right. I could do with learning how to sew, so I stopped buying clothes. So we'll keep going. Apologies now, I'm not overly familiar with where everything is based here. I have an idea though. So there's other studios we'll have a look at. So I don't know if did your student come through on the first year art and design program? Yes. So
they will choose.
yes, and I think that is the best option because it allows them to kind of find their niche. We had a student last year who done it. She was hard set on digital marketing and she came out of year one deciding that was not for her, that sculpture was for her. So I think students find their strengths, they find their niche and they find what they really, really like doing. So it's great in that sense. I think it's good. I think it's really good. Some students are like, no, I want to go straight to fashion. They're like, well, yeah, but give everything a try. Give it all a try, yeah, and see. And then it's a good way of making friends because you're with people from different disciplines, with different interests. So it's good. I do think it's the right way to do that. So like a lot of students doing sculpture would have the opportunity to work with, I suppose, stage production, doing like
Stage production.
yeah, like prosthetics and different things like that for stage. We'll come down here. Just see. So like there's opportunities at all ends. It's just about finding the right one. But as I said, the lectures are quite good to help students find jobs after and placements and things like that. So as far as I know, this is just like a study area, kind of hangout area, so students can work on projects together and different things like that. Little tea and coffee stations. So yeah, or if they have to meet a lecturer, they can meet them here as well. Yeah. This used to be a different room. So. Student centre. So I think there is one here. I'll have to ask at reception whereabouts it is. But mainly a lot of things are on main campus as well. So some offices they might have to come to main campus for. Like all of their graduation will take place on main campus. As you can see, there's little kind of works displayed everywhere, which is lovely to see. You can see there's timetables up here for students as well, which is great. So they can check out where they need to be. So painting is true here. So this seems to be the painting unit. So as you can see, so this is the painting studio. Don't really want to disturb just in case there's a class on. But as you can see, this is where all the kind of real life paintings and things go on. And that'd be a faculty office for painting. Yeah, we'll pop down here and we'll have a look. Let's see. So again, more painting studios. So it's kind of like each section of the building is dedicated to a particular discipline. Again, more painting in there. At the end of the year, when students are coming up to exams, a lot of their work is displayed out in the corridors. The corridors are a bit bare. They're usually a lot more colourful than this. So we'll pop down here for a look. This is a sewing room. As you can see, you have proper professional sewing machines here. So the room that we seen earlier with the sewing machines, I presume is very basic learning, and this is the more advanced learning that they will experience in terms of sewing and fashion design. So you have student services here, what you were looking for. I presume they're gone on lunch now because it's 1 o'clock, but someone will be back there after 2 o'clock. So as you can see here, they have some information about the medical services that are available to students. So we're back here. So, okay, where did I? So you have library, student union, heads of department all down here. So we'll have a little look. So, again, little section here where you can heat up your lunch, information. Again, these walls are usually full of artwork. It's just the time of year because students are just back. So again, a lot of your faculty offices, heads of department will all be based around here. You have your kind of computer help desk here. So if you're stuck with an IT issue, they're your guys to go to. We pop down here. So this is the library. So this is the LSAD library. So it would share a very similar system to the main campus for base. As you can see, it's a little bit smaller than the main campus. this, but it will facilitate the art students a bit better because we'll have books more associated with the art and design side of things. As you can see, probably when it comes to exam time, when it's quite busy in here, there's a bit of a system just to make sure it doesn't get overflowed. Lost and found again. I mean, you're more than welcome as well, like when I head away, if you want to have a look around yourself, because you might find a little bit more than what I could find for you. But there is definitely more rooms that do other disciplines. Like we've seen painting, we've seen, yeah, you know, exactly.